Can you hear me? I've got something to tell ya. So I look up then I look around. What's the matter there? Something evil's getting rotten, dirty and smelly. I can feel the heart wobble like I'm walking on jelly. Can you hear me? I've got something to tell ya. It's about birth certificates, you're straighted as stuck. Oh, and I'm sanctum on the own another flock. The big bad gangster, bankster on top of the garage shopper that the cops don't stop. Watch too much television, killing my vision on a mission. Gonna free my mind, I feel the system. Burn my Babylon down, our children listen. Your mind is in a prison, sitting, killing your wisdom. In a mind flitting, sitting in a prison. Most people are dumbed down, paid a keeping. Gonna bet on getting better, but a politician. Send for derision to my holy dominion. You can buy my yard, take as I pick you out the back, you can push real hard. Forget about back, cause in their hands about you can buy my yard. Take as I pick you out the back, you can push real hard. You can buy my yard. Take us up the bitch and give us a back, that you can push real hard. But you never break us and tear us apart. We are still living under my bedtime laws. Government has a right to send our kids to war. Treating us like truckers, devil don't miss tricks. Except the ones on the return to eclipse. The big bad man with a handgun in his handbag, standing by a smoker with a bag in his hand. Time to move fast like a bomber or bus.
the scanners.
You hear that? More of those signals. Seems almost a message coming from space.
Such a very important expedition. Behind this strange signal there's an alien intelligence that knows all. Such a very important expedition. Behind this strange signal, there's an alien intelligence that knows all. Activate the scanners. Such a very important expedition. Behind this strange signal, there's an alien intelligence that knows all. Find the emission source and destroy it. Find the emission source and destroy it. And I'll bet that they're being heard on every radio telescope on the entire Earth. Find the emission source and destroy it. I agree that those are not normal signals, but I also think the computer isn't functioning right, that's all.
The next Mahavidya, Chinnamasta, is one of the most intriguing of images that one can get in Tantra. The name Chinnamasta means the self-decapitated goddess. You see her standing with her head, which has been decapitated by herself, in the left hand, and the knife which she used to decapitate it in the right, and blood spurting out from the neck. One of the descriptions of Chinnamasta runs like this: victory to the light of the world, giver of a good ending to the universe, to her whose forehead is lovely with charming locks, I meditate upon the goddess Chinnamasta, who is seated in the center of the sun's disk and holds in her left hand her own severed head with gaping mouth. Her hair is dishevelled, and she is drinking the stream of blood gushing out from her own neck. She is seated on Rati and Kamadeva, and she rejoices with her friends Dakini and Varnini, who stand on both sides, also drinking the blood that spurts out. She stands in an aggressive manner with her leg put forward, holding her own severed head in one hand and a sword in the other. She has 3 eyes and is adorned with a blue lotus at her heart. One should meditate on Chinnamasta, who has the complexion of a red hibiscus flower. To her right is Varnini, who is possessed by the Rajoguna, who is white in color, loose hair, and holds a sword and a skull cap. She happily drinks the blood gushing from the neck. On her left is Dakini, who also drinks the blood. She is possessed by the Tamoguna and enjoys the world in its state of dissolution. One should meditate on this goddess who bestows blessings on her devotees, annihilates everything negative, and finally annihilates all that is dual and takes one to the infinite supreme energy. Her appearance as a Mahavidya is not even known to many people. Like Tara, but she appears in Tantric Buddhism, where she is known as Vajra Yogini. Chinnamasta's character is fierce, but not necessarily malevolent, and although her 1000-name hymn, she is associated with the battlefield, she is rarely shown in the battlefield in her pictures, in the iconography. Now there are a few versions of origins of Chinnamasta. One is in the Pranatoshini Tantra, in which it is said that this story is previously told in the Narada Pancharatra. The story goes like this. One day, Parvati went to bathe in the Mandakini river with her attendants Jaya and Vijaya. After bathing, the great goddess's color became black. After some time, her 2 attendants asked her, "Give us some food, we are hungry." She replied, "I shall give you food, but please wait." After a while they again asked her. She replied, "Please wait, I am thinking about something." Waiting a while, they implored her, "You are the mother of the universe. A child asks everything from a mother. The mother gives her children not only food, but also coverings for the body. So that is why we are praying to you for food. You are known for your mercy, please give us food." Hearing this, the consort of Shiva told them that she would give anything when they reached home, but again they kept saying, the 2 attendants, Dakini and Varnini, "We are overpowered with hunger, O Mother of the Universe. Give us food so that we may be satisfied." Hearing this true statement, the merciful goddess smiled and severed her head with her fingernails. As soon as she severed her head fell on the palm of her left hand. The blood streams emerged from her, 3 blood streams. They came from her throat. The left and the right fell into the mouths of her attendants, and the center fell into her own mouth. After performing this, all were satisfied and later returned home. From this act, Parvati became known as Chinnamasta.
ऐं वज्रवैरोजनीय हुं हुं फट् स्वाहा। श्रीं ह्रीं क्लीं ऐं वज्रवैरोजनीय हुं हुं फट् स्वाहा। श्रीं ह्रीं क्लीं ऐं वज्रवैरोजनीय हुं हुं फट् स्वाहा।
विद्महे ब्रह्मपत्नी च धीमहि तन्नः सरस्वती प्रचोदयात्। ॐ वाग्देव्यै च विद्महे ब्रह्मपत्नी च धीमहि तन्नः सरस्वती प्रचोदयात्। ॐ वाग्देव्यै च विद्महे ब्रह्मपत्नी च धीमहि तन्नः सरस्वती प्रचोदयात्। ॐ वाग्देव्यै च विद्महे ब्रह्मपत्नी च धीमहि तन्नः सरस्वती प्रचोदयात्। ॐ वाग्देव्यै च विद्महे ब्रह्मपत्नी च धीमहि तन्नः सरस्वती प्रचोदयात्। ॐ वाग्देव्यै च विद्महे ब्रह्मपत्नी च धीमहि तन्नः सरस्वती प्रचोदयात्। ॐ वाग्देव्यै च विद्महे ब्रह्मपत्नी च धीमहि तन्नः सरस्वती प्रचोदयात्। ॐ वाग्देव्यै च विद्महे ब्रह्मपत्नी च धीमहि तन्नः सरस्वती प्रचोदयात्। ॐ वाग्देव्यै च विद्महे ब्रह्मपत्नी च धीमहि तन्नः सरस्वती प्रचोदयात्। ॐ वाग्देव्यै च विद्महे ब्रह्मपत्नी च धीमहि तन्नः सरस्वती प्रचोदयात्। ॐ वाग्देव्यै च विद्महे ब्रह्मपत्नी च
Stoned on an old phone, smoking homegrown.
Yeah, absolutely, man. You know what? Oh, you don't even believe it, man. But I'm gonna be there at once, man.
Around, I break chains like an escape slave. Nothing at the mouth, wanting blood, and that's so washing. I'm a cup, bludgeon, girl, and I never be stopping. Kicking the door down if you got nothing. Oh, you can buy my yard. Take cards up, you can buy the record, you can push real hard. But you never break cause in the price, but you can buy my yard. Take cards up, you can buy the record, you can push real hard. And you can buy my yard. Take cards up, bitch, and give us the record, you can push real hard. But you never break us and tear us apart. You can push real hard, but you never break us and tear us apart. You can push real hard, but you never tear us apart. I'm standing as a dissident, saying listen, the president. I'm your tenant resident that pays your tax and dividends. Indifferent, you seem to be the people who are suffering because you're a mongering. I solemnly declare you're in habit of trouble. Your this bubble is exploding, an explosion that is going to take